What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to go through all of the translation missions for the upcoming EZA Awakenings. I know technically the A already is there, but for all of the KamehameHa family, Goku, Gohan, and Goten, we're going to go through all the missions. They are currently, at the moment of this recording, not activated yet on the 7th of May. They come out on the 8th of May, so 8th at 5 p.m. Japan time or 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. On the 8th of May, all of these missions will be activated and the event itself will be here. The only thing I don't know is if it's 3 separate EZA events going on at once or if it's one and then you have to then, select whatever prize you want to guess. I don't think they're going to go that way. My thought is that simply it'll be one event and then it's simply going to give you enough. It's going to give you all 3 types of, technically 2 types of orbs, but enough for 2 different types. For the STRs, because both Goten and Goku are an STR type, and Gohan's an agility type. And then it will give you the Kais accordingly, whatever stage it is, and only give you 1 stone, thus giving us at least a total max of 30 stones. So just keep that in mind. I'm taking a wild guess. I'll do an update video tomorrow when the event is live. If there's anything that's, maybe I didn't catch or something they added without us really knowing through the data downloads and all that. So, by the way, huge shout out to Renzi over on DBZ Space. As always, he does amazing work. So because of that, I'm able to give you guys the translations right away, and then you'll be able to know. There's not many to go over. There aren't many, and a few of these ones up here are just simply referring to the Brawly Second Coming event coming back, which is to simply beat Z hard on this stage 5 times, or just beat all on Z hard, or whatever. The very easy ones, right? We want to go over the EZA ones because, of course, there might be a little bit of confusion when it comes to looking at some of the kanji and maybe what a number means when it says like, wait, I have to awaken 7 of these guys. It's like no. There is a little bit of clarification. So let's go through all of these. We'll translate all the kanji, and then there's also just a quick update from the game itself of why we got 3 free stones, and we're just gonna go from there. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the missions right now. So starting right here on, this one right here. Okay, so this one is Super Saiyajin Son Goten. Okay, this is Goten's little thing right here. Get his essay up to level 15. Okay, easy right there. Hisasuwaza o level 15 ni shio. Okay, so get your EZA up to, or get his super attack up to 15 on Goten, and you get 1 Elder Kai. Okay. Should be pretty easy. They'll give you I'm assuming, if they do it the way I just explained it, where it's just simply one event, but they give you all the stuff at once. So a set for Goku, a set for Goten, and a set for Gohan. If they do it that way, then great. If it's 3 separate ones, then hey, that's the way we're all used to it. So it could be that way. Again, I'll do an update video tomorrow, but I just want to get the missions translated because I know a lot of people will be asking for that. So anyway, so get his essay up to level 15. Easy, you're good to go, okay? For this one, it's Super Saiyajin Goten. Extreme Z awaken him at 7 times. Now, this does not mean that you have to go and get 7 different Gotens of this. Obviously, there's only 1 Goten with the EZA right now, but you don't need to get 7 different Gotens and EZA him or anything like that. What this means is essentially is going through the levels of the EZA. So as you know, after you get like enough of the bronze medals, you can awaken him to that first step, right? It's like level 125 and maybe a passive or maybe a super update. Or it will be like level 125, and then the next one will be a super attack update, and then the third one is that. So if we scroll down here, again, this is on DBZ Space. You can check it out if you want to. So the level 1, this first level 1 right here, is a max level, goes to 125. Everything else stays the same. Nothing has changed, okay? So the first level, so the first time you EZA him, the first time you EZA awaken this guy, this is what's happening. He simply just goes to level 25, 125, and then you need to train them and get them up to level 125. Simple as that. Next one will increase his super attack to level 11 for the second time you do it. So that's going to include more bronze medals probably. The third one will go to level 130. That's probably going to include the silver medals by this time around, give or take. I don't remember exactly based on the other ones. So that's just going to increase his level again. Level 4 is going to go to SA level 12. Level 5 will go to a max level of SA 13. Level 6 is going to increase to 135 along with an SA increase of level 14. And finally, the last time, so using all the medals, getting to stage 30 for the Goten stuff, get them up there to level 140 and an SA of 15. or you at least have the ability to. You don't actually need to have it there. As long as you are awakening him, that's all that matters. And then that's where he also gets his passive change of a physical orb change to a rainbow change, and then attack and defense up by 70%. Goten gets the biggest buff in my personal opinion. Not only is he an orb changer, but the dude can attack decently, and he's got an SA level 15, and he can defend. Yeah, Goten, you're pretty good. I wish I had you, man. I wish I hadn't bothered you when I was really mad back at Vegeta Blue and all that. So, anyway, you know, he'll come back around and I'll do it. I still highly encourage anyone. We don't know exactly what is going to be used to take us down. I'm assuming an extreme AGL potentially for taking down the STR stages, or maybe again if it's everything just collected into one, it might be a movie boss category. I'm not sure, along with a super or an extreme AGL type to take him down to at least get to stage 30. Ever since Goku SSJ 3, all of these can be taken down generally with just simply the type advantage. Even the Frieza one, though, you can take it down fully in game. I proved that already. So this isn't too bad. We'll have to wait and see. But since these guys aren't full, you know, Dokkan Fest cars or anything like that, I think it will probably be pretty simple to take these guys down. Or at least, you know, maybe you need to have one or two powerful cards and you're basically good to go. So we'll have to see, of course. I'll do that update tomorrow. But other than that, though, he gets a nice little update, and that'll be pretty cool. So let's go back to the missions, of course. So let's see. We did these 7 right here. So this is these 3 right here, and this line right here. Basically, these 3 are all just saying EZA him 3 times, 5 times, and 7 times. So of course, 7's the last time. Again, that's just simply going through the levels here. It doesn't mean getting 7 Gotens and then EZA. You don't have to do that. Okay, just simply take your 1 Goten you have, up the total amount of times up to 7, which is basically just get him all the way to level 140, and you're good to go. This also does not mean you have to, if you want to save your Grand Kais that you'll potentially get from this event, and you want to put him for someone else, and you really don't care about getting him to SA 15, you don't have to do that as long as you are getting this guy up to level 140. That's all that matters, okay? You don't have to have the guy max SA, you don't have to have him orb investment, none of that. This is just simply what it means, okay? So, going back to the missions now, we're going to be looking at Goten still, which, okay, so this last one, or technically the first one right here, is just simply going to be get him, or EZA him 1 time. So again, that was just simply the number 1 here, way at the top, do it the first time, get him to level 125, and you'll get that mission, okay? Of course, that's for a Hercule statue, so I don't think many people care about that, but you never know. Next, going on to Gohan. No, this is Goku. Sorry, yes. Super Saiyajin Goku no Kisatsu Waza o Jugo ni Shio. Get him up to SA 15, just like with Goten, and you get an Elder Kai. Then it's the exact same thing. Get him up to SA. Let's go on. Get Goku up to his final level of 140 and an SA of 15. It's just simply, it gives you the ability to get up to SA 15. Again, you don't need to have it there. If you have it at 10, great. I mean, I think actually everyone should have Goku at SA 10 if you do have him, because you can just farm the LR Goku Stage 4 event and use those Gokus to farm into this one. Every Goku that we all have, or if you're on Global, I know they had like the One Piece DBZ crossover thing about 1.5 years ago to 2 years ago, where everyone just farmed all those Gokus. So everyone should have this guy at SA 10 no matter what, but again, you don't have to have him at SA 15. Just give him up to that level 140, that 7th time, and you're good to go with all these missions. So again, this is Goku right here. For some reason, they're skipping over to Gohan, and then this is the Gohan one down. Oh, I think there is a mistake, actually. This is this one right here. Okay, so this right here should be Gohan. This is getting Gohan level up to 15. I don't know why it has both Goku and Goku, but anyway, Son Gohan. This one should be Gohan, and then there's obviously a one for Goku. You'll get it there if you're going for these guys, if you have them, of course. Unfortunately, I only have Gohan, so I missed out on 2 Elder Kais, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Anyway, so Son Gohan, Extreme Z awaken him 7 times, 5 times, 3 times, 1 time. You'll do it no problem, because if you have the cards at least. If you don't have these guys, I still highly recommend going through, getting all the medals, the stones, the orbs, and everything. And when they come out, then when you get them, you'll get these. Now, the one thing I don't know is that technically these missions are on a timer. So let's say that you do get them and then you EZA them all the way up to level 140 and you get them up to SA 15 and all that kind of stuff. But the event itself, the EZA event, is not around. I'm assuming basically it might give you the mission. I'm not sure. But if, say, you get it in a month here, you happen to pull the Goten in a month, and then that happens, you EZM, but the mission is technically not around, the game might give it to you, or simply you just need to wait for the EZA event to come back, and then it's like, oh, well, I did it already, so boom, now I get it. So I know, kind of stinks, but at least we all know these missions always come back. Just like story missions, they always come back. So that's just something to keep in mind right there. And then finally, Goku's is the exact same thing. Get him up to SA15, easy him all the way up to level 140. And you're pretty much good to go. That's pretty much it. Those are all the missions. Like I said before, all these ones up above I've covered before. These are just the daily weekend ones where you need to beat up Dokkan events. So, you know, we do it every weekend, basically. The Videl here on this one stone is just clearing stage 6 on the Broly's return. Clear stage 6 on Z hard with no items, no continues. Pretty easy stuff. We can all really do that, so it's nothing really too much to go over. So real quickly going over this little bit of news. This was way back when we originally had some UI changes with the like 12.0 update or whatever it was. I don't even remember what it is. The original was version, what was it? Dokkan. Oh, this was like the update with like the looking at what Dokkan event or Dokkan Fest characters could be updated. The all the new ways that you could actually sort it and everything. Where originally going into it was just a pain because you'd like scroll all the way down to the end of it. So this was back then. These missions they're officially closed now. But I went over this stuff way back in April. It was just simply clearing 7 Dokkan events and then awakening 3 different characters. Didn't matter if they were Dokkan Fest or anything. Pretty much everyone should have those. If you were just starting the game out when the Vegeta came around with Golden Week, then sorry, you had to unfortunately miss these, but that's all it is. So anyway, so this is just a thank you saying thank you for everyone who, put in their little votes or, whatever comments you wanted to put on there about what you want to change in the game, and they gave us 3 stones. So cool. 3 stones. We'll take it. So, other than that, though, basically, Goku, Gohan, and Goten. Goku's translations I kind of covered already, but I'll quickly go over them again. Goku, basically, it goes from HP 30%. If his HP is 30% or above, then he gets plus 3 ki and then attack and defense up 80%. So he gets a nice buff. Instead of going from a flat boost, he goes to a percent boost, which is really nice. He's self-sufficient. He doesn't get prepared for battle, unfortunately, but he gets plus 3 ki. So you really don't have anything to worry about there. Gohan kind of got, I wouldn't say he got the nerf or anything, but he definitely didn't get the buff we all kind of wanted. He basically just he keeps that 90% when doing a super attack. So it's not just simply he gets 90% up in the attack. You have to be doing the super attack, okay? So he gets 90% up in the attack when he super attacks and defense up 40%. So don't think he's actually going to block, though, if someone's attacking him before he gets the attack off. So he has to launch the super attack to get that defensive buff of 40%. And even then, his little brother got a bigger defense boost. Yeah, wrap your head around that one for a moment. So, and by the way, all this little kanji here at the end, this is all about negating Broly's original effect back on his old Dokkan Fest event. Way back when we needed these cards and we didn't have these overpowered 70% units or 120% categories, you name it. This is way back before we had any of those leaders or anything. So, but we all basically ignore it now. So, anyway, so that's what Gohan got. And again, Goten, just quickly go over him again, changes physical orbs to a rainbow orbs, and he gets a 70% attack and defense increase. So pretty good. Honestly, I think the best one in terms of pure attack, because it's kind of what this game goes by now, is obviously Goku's going to be the strongest one. Goten got a really nice buff. He really did get a nice buff. Gohan, unfortunately, he's, I'm not going to say that none of these guys are bad. These guys are all good, right? SA15, you're getting a lot of orbs for these guys. You're getting a lot of Kais to help them get up closer to SA10 or SA15, depending on how far you go. But Gohan, definitely, I personally feel like he needed a little bit more of a buff. I mean, why did he only get 40% when Goten and Goku got pretty significant buffs? Goku went from a flat buff to a percent buff, and Goten got extremely buffy here because he was just, he gave himself 7% or something, or 30% up in the attack right there, and then it goes all the way up to a 70% attack and defensive buff. That's pretty nice right there. So I'm not gonna lie, Goten, you got it, man. You got it. So other than that, though, nothing else has changed. None of the links changed. Their super attack did not go up to immense. It simply stayed at supreme. And this is all pretty normal stuff that they've had in terms of their links. I don't think anything got updated. Rebirth is normal there, and that seems to be about it. Goku, nope. So nothing else has changed. Unfortunately, no prepare for battle for any of these guys. They did unfortunately come out early enough where prepare for battle was not a common link among these guys, but it is what it is. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Like I said before, this all starts on the 8th of May, so that's gonna be 5 p.m. on May 8th, Japan time, or 1 Pacific Standard Time. in the morning for that. So, and then, of course, adjust your clocks accordingly. So, anyway, guys, let me know which one you're going to be going for. Are you going for all 3? Are you going for 0? I still highly recommend going for these, even if you don't have any of the cards. That's free orbs, Kais, and everything. Unfortunately, a couple of the missions you won't be able to complete like me. I can only go for Gohan. But hey, it's still, free stuff, so you can't complain. So, anyway, guys, again, thanks for stopping by. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.